Okay, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. I want to give double honor to those and apostles of Great Millstone that will well. Peace and salutations to Ayawakim at their pushing in sincerity, always in charity. My name is Brother walking on here from the Great Millstone camp here in Des Moines, Iowa. Coming to you with a lesson. It's by Rachakwadash, the Holy Spirit. There was the hopeful elect rightly dividing the word of truth. Yahweh being the only Father that exists. Bahasham means in the name Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son that everybody ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his real name being Yahweh Shai in the Paleo Hebrew. Okay, and this is really inspired all through the Spirit, man. I was doing my personal read. I'm in Sirach, and I read this precept, man, and precepts just start to come in my mind, man, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and I thought I'd put it on wax, man. But Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. As you see here on your screen, it says, "Fear not." Okay, and that's what it's surrounding. Okay, through the Spirit. But nevertheless, let's get reading, and then Lord willing, like I said, the lesson be exhorting, edifying, straight to the point. This is Ecclesiasticus 22:16. As timber girt and bound together in a building cannot be loosened, was shaking, right? A building that is that fitly joined together, right? And it is put into the dirt deep. It says what? It says, and a building cannot be loosed was shaken. So if an earthquake comes, but I'm applying it in a spiritual sense, okay? The fact of all these trials and tribulations, turbulent winds and boisterous winds and, different things that might shake our faith. We're not supposed to be moved, okay? We're not supposed to be moved in any way, shape, or form. We're supposed to stay steadfast, unmovable, constantly abounding in the work of the Lord and having trust in Him. Okay, but let's finish out the precept. Let me read it again. It says, Sirach 22:16, as timber girt and bound together in a building cannot be loosened, was shaken, so the heart that is established by advised counsel shall fear at no time. Okay, and that's it. And how we get wise counsels. Okay, Psalms 119:24, it says, thy testimonies are my delight and my counselors. That testimony goes to Aidah, a precept. Okay, so the volume of the book, right, is our counselor. All right, this is our comforter that we get advice from. All right, and brothers that are in the Spirit, it gives us advice through the Holy Spirit to what? To better our life in any way. Either it's financial, either it's diet, exercise, or whatever it may be. Maybe emotional support. Brothers is there. Brothers is there for that, man. We're not supposed to be fearing. And if you're going into financial woes, hey man, and you really don't got it, hey, hit the brethren up. Hey brothers, I'm missing maybe 100 for the rent, or in different cases, different things present itself. But we're supposed not to fear. Why? Because we have Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. We have the Spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and we gotta pray to keep that. Like it says, like David said, cast not the Holy Spirit away from me. Okay, we gotta be praying that all the time, man. Okay, and it says, I'll get this next precept that I got here lined up. All right, it says Ephesians 4:14. It says that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro. Right, that's that building that cannot be shaken, that cannot be moved or shaken. We're supposed to be builded up and rooted up. Okay, and we'll get this. It says, and we'll return back to this Ephesians 4. Okay, Colossians 2:7. It says, rooted and built up in Him, and established in the faith. Right, it says, going back to Sirach, it says, so the heart that is established by sound counsel shall not fear in no time. Or we're supposed to be established in the faith. Okay? The things that we hear the apostles say, or, different brothers say, we got to go back and search those out, like the Church of Berea. Okay? That builds up your faith, man. And now when you do that, you're not depending on no man. You're not going off what a man says. You're going off what the scriptures say, right? It says every man a liar, but let the Most High be true. And how do you do that? Is by going back to His precepts and actually reading them, actually doing the studies and actually being rooted in that, man. Nobody can tell you shit, man, when damn well you went back and checked that word for yourself, or that precept for yourself. All right, or a little fact, if a brother says, this was built in 1945, something little as that, you go back and check it. Hey, that brother's on point. Okay, we're supposed to be this way. Okay, It says, established in the faith, and we have been that as we have been taught, abounding wherein with thanksgiving. We'll go back to this Ephesians 4 and 14. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and the cunning craftiness whereby they lie and wait to deceive. Okay, so we can't be moved by anything no one comes with, even our own thoughts. All right, why? Because our heart our heart is established in sound counsel, which is the scriptures. Okay, it says Luke 6 and 48. It says he is like a man which built an house and dig deep. Right, that's us being that cannot be loosened and shaken. Back to that Sirach 22. Right, it says, and laid the foundation on a rock, right, which is Yahweh Shai, our foundation on these scriptures, right, established by his advice counsel. It says, when the flood arose and streams beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. And that's the point. It dig deep. So we were, man, bro, or hey, we're like a tree that's rooted, that intertwines itself underneath, because, for example, when you look at a tree, right, I believe Esau did an experiment. They planted some trees indoor, like an indoor facility, and the trees were falling over when they got to a certain point, right, when they got to a certain height, and they wouldn't know why it was happening, but then they figured out that it was the wind that kept the tree from falling. And what I mean by that is when the air hit it, the wind hit it, it made that tree make his roots go deep. Okay, when and the tree knew, like, that these winds, hey, they can push me over, so therefore let me put my roots down deeper into the ground, so I'm not moved. Okay, so I'm not dropped to the ground. And that's how we're supposed to be in this word, man. We're supposed to be established and rooted up. So like established and and built up, okay, in this thing, man. All right, that's what gives us the peace of mind. Okay, as we're gonna read here. This is 2 Timothy 1 and 7. It says, "For Yahweh has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Okay, knowing that we've been through certain things and we've trusted on the Lord, and the Lord has gotten us through certain things already. This thing that we're about to go through, hey, this is nothing. Or what you're going through now, this is nothing. Why? Because the Lord has delivered us. We looked at the things of old. Okay, we've read in the scriptures. We've read, we remember our past things that we needed help on, and the Lord was there. Okay, the Lord said He's not going to forsake us. That's what the Lord said, man. Okay, that's advice counsel right there. Go back to the counselor, which is the scriptures, okay, and read about that, man. That's how you built up your faith. Okay, because we're entering into hard times. We're entering into Jacob's trouble. And we don't want to be doubting. It says, woe unto him that is double-hearted, okay, or faint-hearted. I'm getting confused. It says, you should not be defending of that day. Okay, that's Sirach, the 2nd chapter. The Lord said, if you ask of anything of me, nothing wavering, I shall give it to you. Nothing wavering means doubting. And of course you're going to be doubting if you haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing. But hey, we got to be doing what we got to be doing if we expect to be saved. Okay, to have that boldness and come boldness to the throne of grace, like it says in Hebrews, the 4th chapter. Okay, it says Isaiah 41 and 10, it says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power." That's why we got to be in a book, man. Right? We got to be reading these precepts each and every day so we can get affirmed. We can get into that soil deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, because if you're not reading, you're not doing anything all day, every day, you're going to eventually fall down like that tree that had no wind. We got to constantly be doing something for the Lord each and every day, man. Each and every day. Read a precept, a couple precepts, read a couple chapters, meditating, praying, keeping us strong in the Lord. It says, Isaiah 41:10 again, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed. It says, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee. I will help thee. Yeah, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Okay? And who's sitting on the right hand of the Father? Is Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai comes in the volume of the book. It is written of him, man. How can we learn of Yahweh Shai? We can read about him, man. Okay? That's how we uprooted. That's what we're upholded in him. That's why that's how he's gonna help us, right? That's how we can combat different thoughts in our mind when Satan comes at us, man, or different demons come at us and just say all types of shit. But guess what? We're rooted in Yahweh Shai, man. We got to follow his example when he was when Satan came up to him on the mountain. Okay. Guess what? Yahweh Shai gave him the understanding of the scriptures. Yes, Satan brought scriptures, and yes, demons can come in your head and bring scriptures. That's 100% true. But guess what? We got to have the understanding. With all thy getting, get understanding. Okay? It says, Salakia, Isaiah 26:3, it says, thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in him. So we got to our mind got to be stayed on the Lord. Okay? It says, what? Because his mind is stayed on thee. So if we're abiding in Yahweh Shai and we're constantly thinking about the scriptures, we cannot fear, man. There should be no fear. All right, I want to get this in Wisdom of Solomon as well. I know we read it in the line, but it's a beautiful precept. Wisdom of Solomon 6. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6. In 11 it says, wherefore set your affection upon my words, right? Desire them, and ye shall be instructed. And that's it. If we desire the advice, the counsel that we read in that Sirach 22a, we shall be instructed. Okay? It says, wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yeah, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found as such as seek her. And I'm going to jump down. Let me go down 14 real quick. 14 real quick. We'll read to 16. It says, whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for she and he shall find her sitting on his doors. To think upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care, without fear. Okay? We're not going to be worrying about nothing. Why? Because we are watching for her. We are thinking upon the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're not thinking about how we going to eat. We're not thinking about how we going to do this, how we going to do that. Why? Because the Lord is going to do that for us. It says, verse 16, it says, for she goeth about seek as are worthy of her, showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. That's it, man. Right? If you show yourself, if you're not neglecting wisdom, she's going to meet you at every thought. Okay? And the Lord sees worthy, brothers. We got this wisdom. And it says here, it goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her. So if you got this wisdom, the Lord sees you worthy, man. We got to ask ourselves, are we living up to that? Are we walking in the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai when no one's around? That's what brings the confidence. If you is, that's what brings the confidence, man. And if you ain't, if we ain't, all right, we got to examine ourselves, man. All right? And do the first works. Because, crunch time is coming, man. There ain't no time to play around. All right? There ain't no time to bullshit. Ain't no time to lollygag right now, man. Right? It's a heavy time right now we're living in, man. Okay? It's a heavy time. It says, let me get this real quick, this last one, and then we could end it. It says, Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy power, it says, it is that doeth go. Salakia, let me read that again. He is it is that goeth with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. Okay, and that's it. The Lord's not gonna. He's with us each and every day, man. He's with us. He's not just with you on the line. He's not just with you, when you're with brothers. No, he's with you, man. He's with us each and every day. The Lord deals with us each and every day. The Lord is there each and every day. Okay. Don't forget that, man. The Lord's there to help us, man. Right? We just gotta trust in Him, though, 100%, man. No, nothing wavering, no doubting, man. All right. But Lord willing, that lesson was edifying, Akim. Something had in my spirit, like I said, that Sirach 22 sparked this lesson, and like I said, Lord willing, it was exhorting, edifying to the brothers and little Salakia, the few sisters that are listening and learning in silence. Okay, I want to give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Hakwadash. I want to give double honors to those apostles of Great Millstone that are well. Peace and salutations to all you Akim at their pushing in sincerity, always in charity. Shalom Akim. To the next.